Tom, 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 Tom walks through.
Alright, this match I am in my Sturmpanzer 2. It is a tier 3 German artillery. I'm sure you couldn't have guessed German, right? That name's so not stereotypically German at all. So artillery is like the ultimate camper. It's the ultimate DFC if you're familiar with that acronym. So this is also true of the tank destroyers, which are these little upside down triangle guys here. They also love camping in bushes, but like the artillery is like gonna be in like the bushes behind those bushes, and just like they lob shots. So right now I can probably shoot 3/4 of this map's length. But you know, they make up for it by having absolutely no armor and having super long refire rates. Their shells are very powerful though. So you can see they get their own little overlay here. Just press shift to get the internal view of the tank. It's very hard to get a accurate shot off though. See, that one landed next to him. I'm not going to worry about him. My team will take care of him down the road. I'm going to focus more on, well, I need my team to kill this guy because otherwise he will rock me. But I'm going to have faith in them and focus on this city over here. Hopefully somebody will scout that for me. Alright, I can no longer ignore this light tank here. They'll just blow me up if I do. Oh, figures, team, figures. Alright, back to aiming at the city. So you can see, once I get inside of my tank here, that it takes a long time to actually narrow down your aim to actually get an accurate shot. So, just waiting in one spot here, waiting for my cursor to close down a bit, and this guy's actually behind a building. That KV there. I'll try and predict where he's going to be. And aim there. So he's actually pretty well behind the building too, but that might land on him. Nope, landed right behind him. So you can see it's important to actually wait for that accuracy to get down. Oh, Wolverine. Yeah, I want to hit a Wolverine. Those things have crap armor. Wolverine's an American tank destroyer. It's actually one that I've spent a fair amount of time driving myself. I'm just going to lob somewhat inaccurate shots at him. It'll just take one landing on him to make it all worthwhile. Actually, the artillery is probably important. Yeah. I'm going to go with there to try and hit him. No way to know, because if it did hit him, it didn't blow him up. That shot at least landed where I aimed. That was nice. Wow, this guy's gonna start moving. You can't really hit a light tank with artillery if the light tank decides to move. Same thing happening there. At least we've got a good, you know, push coming through the right side of the map here. That's good for our team. We might be able to win this one just by that capping. Alright. I dealt some damage I got to see. Yes! The other thing that makes the artillery sort of balanced in this game is that the shells are really expensive, and it actually, the game scales like based on which class you are and even which specific tank you are, how much experience and how much money you get per amount of damage that you do. So it is fairly balanced in that respect. Wow, alright, I'm just gonna get blown up. That was terrible. I was just pushing up to support my team's push, and then that guy's just like camping the base waiting for the artillery to try and go anywhere. He blew me up. That's okay though. My team's got this game in the bag. I will watch the end of this. Who do I want to watch? Oh, the KV. Yeah, let's watch the KV. This guy's awesome. He rules down in the low tier matches. Well, like the mid tier, I guess. Around tier 5, it's a great tank, because it's got this gun that's just ridiculous. It's just like, you'll never ever get off a second shot at someone, because by the time your gun reloads, they will have killed you, or you killed them with your first shot. So like, it's just like, when a KV starts poking his head around a corner, like, you don't know whether he's reloaded or not, and you just start biting your nails, and you're like, oh no, I hope he doesn't kill me with that dumb-looking square turret of his. I don't know if this KV actually has that gun. I think he does. Or maybe it's super short, that barrel. I don't know enough to actually identify like the modules on the tanks. I'm just not that informed. Yeah, I'm not that well informed. We'll go with that. I'm too ignorant of tank parts. But you can see we won at the top there. The enemy base captured. Yay, green. You get ×2 experience for your win of the day. Some credits. And then you've got to repair if you get blown up like that. But yeah, on to the next tank.